Hey y'all, it's Sally Sossa, and this is Between the Bars with my song TMU. This song was produced by my 16-year-old engineer. His name is Third. So, yeah, I had the help of him and CJ. CJ is like 15, so 15 and 16-year-olds. The song creation process is really different every time. Like, when I made this song, I wasn't really thinking too much about like a person or a specific like time and place. Like, I was really just thinking about like creating a whole new vibe, you know, like giving people a breath of fresh air to just, you know, turn on and listen to and turn up. The whole song is about, you know, being turning up. So I just wanted to create a fresh vibe, you know. If I could put anybody on the remix to TMU, I would choose Lil Baby. I mean, yeah, I feel like he would be super tight. So yeah, I'm picking Baby. All these diamonds on my body got me dripping, but it's no tsunami. I don't trust too many, so I gotta keep the real around me. I'm gonna bang with my gorillas. I'm moving with some steppers and some killers. I won't let nobody have me in my feelings. The meaning behind these lines symbolize that I'm enjoying myself and I'm enjoying the great energy and positive people that I have around me, so I'm not worried about anything that's not benefiting me and adding on and contributing to everything that's gonna make me feel good. One thing that sets me apart, I feel like, compared to other rappers and even in my home state, like, nobody is singing and rapping like me. Like, I'm the only female artist that sing and rap. And on top of that, like, my voice is different. So, I mean, that's just off GP. First of all, when I go on tour, it's gonna be lit as fuck. I'm talking about, I'm bringing out any and everything. I'm bringing like, probably at least like 30 people with me. I mean, that don't sound like a lot to me. But I'm gonna have everybody with me. I'm gonna have some of my family. I'm gonna have management, hair, makeup, my dog if I end up having a dog when I go on tour. You already know, legal stuff, illegal stuff, you know how that go, you know. Things I like to do for fun when I'm not recording music, I like to eat. I like trying expensive as good as food from a bunch of different places. I like traveling. The food don't even necessarily have to be expensive. I won't put like a price tag on it, but I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, some of the best food, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be pricey. I like trying new things and like getting a new experience. So trying new foods, traveling, and what else do I like to do? Really just like spending time with my folks. Like, I just be chilling. I'm real, like, you know, I'm centered. I have like a balance with everything I do. So like, my free time is really just like balancing out everything that I'm not doing when I'm busy, you know? Turn me up, riding the sprinters, we moving them trucks. Silent steppers, we don't get no fucks. Get the bag, then I walk in the club. Pour the henny inside of my cup. All of my bitches look bad like some dubs. No TLC, but these niggas be scrubs. You can look at my chain, but please don't touch. I'm on big time, but I'm not in a rush. The chorus is basically like, turn me up. Like, get me lit. Like, turn me up, don't turn me down. I know you heard of that one. Like, it's really just like, put me in the vibe and put me around this vibe, this atmosphere where I don't want to go home. You know, we at the club, we turned up bottles, I got my friends with me, you know, players play, you know. So yeah. I have a, if there's a will, there's a way mentality. I grew up, I don't know, I seen that quote one time when I was a little girl, and I grew up on that quote, like, if there's a will, there's a way. Basically meaning, like, if you're willing to do something, there's always a way to get it done. So, like, the whole, like, you know, play harder or go harder thing, like, that kind of feeds into, like, if there's a will, there's a way. Like, if you willing to do something, it's always a way to get it done. So, you know what I'm saying? If you got that fire behind you, if you got that willpower, anything that you want in this world is yours. Some of my musical influencers are Smirk, Lil Durk, Chief Keef for sure. Old school, I'm saying James Brown, The Temptations, Aretha Franklin, Etta James. It's like that raspiness. Amy Winehouse, you know, I have a raspy voice too, so it's like she made it more exceptional in the industry for us women to have, you know, raspier voices. So that also gave me like an influence to know, like, okay, yeah, like I sound like this and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, God gave me the sound, so, you know, use it. My dream collaboration is, I don't know. I mean, it's like I got my first feature as a signed artist with Lil Durk, so it was kind of like, that was like the biggest, best dream right there. Other than Smirk, I'd say my other dream feature would probably be Ariana Grande. Naturally, I do both. I would prefer to go to the studio and listen to beats or have people send me beats, my producer send me beats. But I do both. So I write music and I'm thinking about different things in my head and I'm writing down on my hand or a piece of paper or my notes. But typically, yeah, I would prefer to listen to some beats, because when I listen to beats, I go crazy on them too, either way I go. If it's smoke, then it's up in the air. I promise you that I don't care. You went in there tough, but you scary. See me in person, look like you just seen a nightmare. Don't come up in here, it's only real killers, boosters and scammers, and them drug dealers, trappers and rappers, a couple hood niggas, real deal clappers, and my gorillas. The meaning behind my chorus basically is just to say, you know, if it's something that's stuck, like, you know, if you feel some type of way, I'm gonna make you eat them words, you know. And I ain't gonna be around nothing but, you know, people that's gonna look out for me. You know, I don't gotta say too much. So the gorilla term specifically is my steppers, like my gang members, like people that's family to me that's gonna step on anything behind me. You know, my gorillas, that's what a gorilla do, like they gonna step on something. One thing I learned the first year of being signed to Interscope is you have to push yourself. Like, your success depends on you. Sometimes it's not always just about who works for you or the label or the management. Like that's one thing I learned. Like, my first year being signed to a record label, like, the artist has to push everything. It's a machine, but you have to make that machine go because they're working for you. So you have to push yourself as an artist. That's what I learned my first year underneath Interscope, for sure. The creative decisions are made based upon me, my management, and whatever videographer we have producing the treatment. They want me to lose. They want me to lose, so that's why I ball. But my time is money, so why can I stall? I'm getting bricks like China on a wall. Been blooming like spring, but they want me to fall. No hotline bling, but I knew they would call. Reaching goals, I won't stop until I hit them all. I promise that I do not care about y'all. A lot of people will make it seem like they, you know, like, have your best interest at heart, but whole time is really like they want to see you doing good, but just not better than them, you know? That's what that whole part was about. If I had the opportunity to play in the league, in the WNBA, my answer would be no. Not because I don't like basketball. It would just be because, like, my heart isn't into that, you know? I feel like your heart got to be into it. It's not just about playing the sport. You got to want to wake up and do it every day, and that's not something that I wanted to wake up and do every day. I've been able to spend my time helping people in my community by giving back. Sometimes I go, like, on my own time, no cameras needed, and I'm giving clothes to the homeless. You know, it's the small little acts of kindness, making sure people not walking around barefooted with nothing on their feet, making sure they got little shirts or something. Like, I used to go do small little, like, charity events sometimes with my family, but we would go basically, like, clean out houses and help them reconstruct them. But I stopped doing that, like, years ago. So now I just see a homeless person and bless them. Fuck a ex, bitch, I'm getting checks. I'm stepping on all of they necks. The early bird get the worm. Fuck that, I want the nest. I'm not the one you should test. If a bitch acting bad by the nigga, I take her nigga, then I just call it finesse. I been in my bag, now I'm richer. Turn me 6 figures. These niggas know who the best. One time, this girl, she tried to, like, beef with me about a dude. And I just had to, like, give me that. You know, like, just to remind her, like, girl, you're not that girl. So that really happened. He was running back and forth, like, trying to talk to both of us, and I was just like, let me take him back because he's mine when I want him. So, you know. The rest of the verse, shit is really like, fuck anybody that did me wrong in my past because I'm doing better now. So, you know, there's that. I feel like my personality gives off like that I would come off like with the bold statements and everything. But sometimes I'm really more like reserved and I just not, you know, say too much. But if I had to pick out of one or the other, I'm gonna say something. No, I have not. And the crazy part about it is that I will. So just stay tuned for that, because when you see that, it's up. So it's already up, but when you see that, it's up. So yeah. Some advice I would give to an upcoming rapper would be to be yourself, because everybody, you know, is out here trying to be something they not, and that don't last long. So authenticity is gonna carry you a long way. And also I would say to be consistent. Consistency is key. Working hard, waking up every day, doing what you do, because, you know, at the end of the day, you your own boss, you know? So you still have people that pay you, but you really paying yourself for all your hard work, you know? That's where all the bread coming in at. So yeah, I would just say stay consistent, make sure that you stay, you know, grounded, you know, always stay grounded with what you do, and be yourself. And the last thing I would say is to make sure that you network, because sometimes it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. My Spinrilla story, I've been on Spinrilla since it first popped off, like since I'm talking about iPhone 6 days. Like, it's crazy because once I first like started trying to rap, I put my music on all platforms. And the only platform I could not figure out how to get into and upload my music was Spinrilla. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta get in with these folks because I gotta get my music on there. Like, I have to. Like, that's literally like they streets verified, you know? Like, they verified in the streets. So it's like, you on Spinrilla, like, you verified, you know? So I had to find a way to get here, and I did it. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to download and stream my new single, TMU, on Spinrilla.